What is going on, New York Giant fans? Welcome back to another Roster Bubble Series video. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or video drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Share this out. Do all of the good stuff. Another Roster Bubble Series video for you guys today. And we are doing Jack Stoll. But real quickly, before we get into it, Mr. Jack Stoll, what am I doing in these Roster Bubble videos? Well, I'm taking a player that's on the cusp of being cut. I'm talking about their competition, their background beforehand, then competition. How can he win a spot on the roster? How can he lose a spot on the roster? And a projection at the end. So, we're talking about Jack Stoll today, tight end, out of Nebraska. Now, a little background on Mr. Jack Stoll. Nebraska undrafted free agent. He signed with the Eagles in 2021. And he was with them until 2023, then signed with the Giants in 24. He is 26, 6'4", 247 pounds. I will give you the background on him to what type of player he is in just a second. I do want to read out his stats for the last two seasons because I think that is relevant. Last season with the Eagles, started 10 games, played in 17, 5 catches, 38 yards, 2 first downs. The prior season, 11 catches, 123 yards, 5 first downs. In a total of 17 games, 11 starts total. So, Jack Stoll is more of a run-blocking tight end. That's the type of player he is. He was alongside Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra in Philadelphia, and also this past season, Albert Ogbongbunam. Probably butchering that, but nonetheless, they let him go in free agency, and the Giants have picked him up, and we all know what the situation was with Darren Waller. And I think when we're going to talk about tight ends a lot, I should say, in the tight end conversation we're going to have, because there's lots of tight ends that the Giants have that are going to be on the roster bubble, I think it's going to be about one particular thing in terms of not what the player does correctly or incorrectly, but how the Giants see things, obviously. So, who is his competition? Chris Manhertz, Lawrence Cager, and Tyree Jackson. Tyree Jackson, former converted quarterback into tight end. Lawrence Cager, former wide receiver, converted to tight end from the Jets, spent the last 2 seasons with the Giants. And fellow veteran tight end Chris Manhertz from the Panthers. He was with the Broncos. He was with the Saints. He's been with a couple of different teams, and he's a very good run blocker. Same type of player that Jack Stoll is. He's a lot older. Lawrence Cager, he is different. He's not necessarily the run-blocking type. He is more the pass-catching type, kind of like Tyree Jackson. Now, how can he win? Efficient run blocker, solid special teams contributor, solid pass catcher. And what am I talking about with this identity crap that the Giants have to see through? Who do they want their third and possibly fourth tight ends to be? Do they want... The two are going to be Daniel Bellinger and Theo Johnson unless injury happens. Who is their third tight end? Because, again, envision it like you have 3 tight ends. But if you do have an extra guy that plays really well, you may want to keep 4 tight ends. Some teams actually do that. But who do you want as your third tight end? Do you want him to be like the rest of your guys and be solid run blockers and just decent pass catchers? Or do you want them to stick out as pass catchers and you don't really want to worry about the run blocking? To me, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think the Giants want their guy to be like the rest of their tight ends. Solid run blockers, solid pass catchers, also some special teams contribution. And the guys that we talked about in the competition, Manhertz maybe, but the rest of the guys definitely, they're going to need to contribute on special teams. So run blocking is at the top of the list. Special teams contributor, as far as his special teams contributions, snap share and all that, 45% the last 2 years, which is pretty solid, and then 51% in his rookie year. 38% on offense last year, 49% in 22, and 32% in 21. So that's not bad considering he's been a backup. Tight end 2, tight end 3, and he's also gotten, how many starts over the last 2 years. He's gotten, 11, 10, 21 starts and a total of how many games, right? I think that's 34. That's not bad. Again, tight end 2, that's not bad. And obviously, we've seen what the Eagles' offense is. Mostly, I don't even know what that word is. So put that on your bloopers. Anyway, mostly a run-dominant team, but with A.J. Brown and a couple other guys in there, making it more of a pass-catching team. Saquon Barkley, it's going to be a little bit different this year, but nonetheless. How can he lose a spot on the roster? Inefficient run blocker. I think this would be the biggest detriment to him. I think he definitely could get some 1 reps, more likely so 2-team reps. Probably going to be teamed up with Chris Mannertz. But if he's not a good run blocker for Eric Gray or Dante Miller or Deshaun Corbin or Tyrone Tracy or whoever's on the 2s, it's going to be bad. And also you do need some, just in case the O-line is bad on whatever tackle side. I don't think Thomas can be bad. Neal, that's a different story. You do need the tight end to chip and do some pass blocking work. And these tight ends are going to need to learn how to do that. Jack Stoll has probably done it a lot, along with Chris Mannertz. But speaking in the perspective of Jack Stoll, he's going to need to do that. So if he's not good at that and he's not good at run blocking, he's already got 1 foot out the door. And he needs to be a solid special teams contributor, because this is not, oh yeah, keep the same guys from last year. No, this is a new special team system. He could be a contributor tackling or blocking on kickoffs. Same thing goes for punt returns and blocking for field goals. So how can he win? Efficient run blocker, special teams contributor, solid pass catcher. How can he lose? An efficient run blocker, lack of special teams contribution, lack of targets in the passing game, and even just drops or fumbles makes him a loser, I should say. I am going to say that Jack Stoll makes the roster. I think the Giants will keep, whether it's 1 or 2, a blocking tight end, a solid blocking tight end, because Daniel Bellinger, he's been wishy-washy, but it's not totally been his fault. Injuries and the fact that the O-line's been so bad, he's been used as a tackle pretty much. Theo Johnson's a rookie. So you're going to need to get some guys in there that can pretty much replicate the production. Jack Stoll can do that. So I have him making the roster. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Peace out, guys. See you later. Stay cool.